March 1st. Today marks the first day I've decided to keep a diary. Why now, you might ask? It's because the world outside seems to be steeped in a melancholic shade of grey, and somehow, recording my thoughts in this old, leather-bound book seems like a good way to colour my days. My name is Ellie, and I live alone in the small village of Maple Hollow. March 15th. The snow finally melted, and the first signs of spring are peeking through. The maples lining our main street are budding in silent anticipation of warmer days. Mrs. Bennet, the old lady who runs the bookstore, told me that this year might bring us the most beautiful flowers anyone from Maple Hollow has seen in decades. I hope she's right. Spring here has a way of renewing not just nature, but the spirits of everyone around. April 4th. Something quite peculiar happened today. As I walked past the ancient, gnarled maple tree by the old railway station, I felt a strange sensation, as if the tree were whispering to me. It sounds silly, doesn't it? Yet there I stood, utterly convinced that the whispers were trying to tell me something. I wonder if the stress from work is getting to me. April 29th. The whispers haven't stopped. In fact, they seem to be clearer now. Look beneath, they said yesterday. Today, it was more urgent. Now or never. So, after much hesitation, I decided to dig where the old maple stands. With a trowel borrowed from Mr. Jenkins' garden shed, I started digging at the base of the tree this evening. May 2nd. What I found buried under the tree was astonishing. A box, old and rusty, but clearly hinting at secrets long forgotten. Inside, there were letters tied with a faded red ribbon, yellowed with age but perfectly preserved. They were written during the war by a soldier named James to his love, Margaret, who used to live in my house. Each letter was a promise of returning and growing old together in Maple Hollow. May 9th. I visited Margaret today at the nursing home on the outskirts of our village. Her eyes lit up with the mention of James. He promised he would come back, she whispered, clutching the letters close to her chest. Turns out, James never returned from the war, his fate unknown until today. Sharing his words with Margaret seemed to bring her a peace that had eluded her for decades. May 15th. Today, the maples are in full bloom, their lush green leaves swaying gently in the spring breeze. The whispers have stopped, and in their silence, there seems to be a soft, contented sigh that breathes through the boughs. Perhaps it's James, happy to have finally delivered his last words to his beloved, or maybe it's just the wind. Either way, Maple Hollow feels different, happier, somehow. I never believed much in the supernatural, but now, sitting under the same tree where I unearthed a lifetime of love and longing, I feel a profound connection to everything around me. This diary, meant to be a simple record of days, has become a witness to the extraordinary threads of fate that connect us all. As I close today's entry, the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky with strokes of pink and gold. The air is fragrant with new blossoms. Spring has indeed brought renewal, not just to nature, but to forgotten loves and my once weary heart.